All right, so let's see how this sensor works. I'm going to create some smoke using my soldering iron right here. And I'll pass the iron into the back to get it to trip because the inlet vent for the sensor is in the back. There we go. Just getting some smoke back there. It'll turn from green. In the video it looks sort of blue, but it's really more green in the actual system, and then it turns red like this. And now we know that the particulate matter from the smoke in the air is not good. Let's look at the manual now. So like all IKEA manuals, it's written very well, very pictorial. You can see that you're supposed to keep it about 10 centimeters away from a wall, which makes sense, so you can get airflow into the back. It needs a USB-C connector at 5 volts, up to 2 amps, but I can run it at 1. Green, amber, and red are 0 to 35, 36 to 85, and 86 plus. I don't know what the units are, but I'm assuming it's the air quality index or something like that. That wasn't clear. Something I noticed was that if I passed my iPhone 13 Pro Max, or sorry, it's the regular one, it trips the sensor weirdly. I think it's the rangefinder that's inside of my phone's camera that's doing that. I'm not sure why that is, but when in doubt, keep your camera phone away from your sensor.